So, someone in the comment section below asked how I had a 9.31 minutes PB with this gear at Phosani Nightmare. At first I thought he was calling me a noob, but I made sure and asked if that was a good thing or a bad thing, because you never know. And this person said that they have slightly better gear than me and shared that they have to be tick perfect to achieve a time below 10 minutes 30. Now, I'm not calling this person out or hating on him or anything, it is not that deep. Thanks to him though, I got an inspiration to make this video for you guys. Welcome to ways to maximize DPS at Phosani Nightmare. Also, a quick disclaimer, I do not proclaim to be an elite PvM player. Will I miss some tips in this video? Yes. I'm only sharing these tips to you guys as I feel I'm quite okay at Phosani having 300 plus KCs, and these tips are based on personal experiences. This video will not be an in-depth guide on this boss, as there are already plenty guides out there for basic Phosani mechanics. This video assumes you have at least a basic understanding of the boss and want to get faster kills and ultimately beat your personal best. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to split scenarios into a major and a minor category. Major issues slows down your kills dramatically, whereas minor issues only slows your kill down only by a little bit. Let's start off with mushrooms. The tip is basically to not step on them. Stepping on a shroom will not only drain your prayer by a lot and disable your run, but the thing that massively increases your kill time is your attacks becomes slower. 2 ticks slower, which is 1.2 seconds to be exact, and this effect lasts for a short while, which dramatically decreases your DPS. During your melee phase, when Phosani does her mushroom special, you need to position yourself well to create space for yourself so you can attack her ideally every 4 ticks. Since there are too many scenarios, I'll just show you one, but the more you do this boss, the better you'll get at positioning for shrooms. As you can see, for this scenario of mushrooms, if I step one to the left or one to the right away from the center where the T is, I will be popping a mushroom. So therefore I don't have flexibility where I can attack the boss whilst portals come up next. Now for this particular scenario, I click one tile away from the boss's attack, which leads Phosani's to come towards me and go off center, which creates an extra 10 tiles for me to walk around and auto attack. The next major time setback are parasites. You need to one-shot them. If not, it will heal the boss or the pillar 50 to 100 HP per auto attack. Look at this clip. Me being a noob didn't one-shot the parasite and it healed the boss for 56 HP. Don't be me. Weapons that one-shot parasites are all the god swords and the elder maw. You need to make sure that they're on the crush style though, or else it won't work. Along with your weapon, you need to be in melee gear, piety on, and have an active defined super combat pot. If all requirements are met, just simply auto attack the parasite. Do not spec it. Use someone's maxed house and test it on the combat dummy. You are aiming to do at least 55 damage, as you will always max hit a parasite. I deal with about 3 to 4 parasites per fight, and if you instead 2-shot it every time, the parasites will heal between 200 and 400 HP on Phosani or the pillars. Yikes. So the next major time waste is not attacking whilst avoiding portals. As a beginner, it's probably best for you to just focus on avoiding them, but if you want to get faster kills, you need to be both avoiding the portals and auto attacking as much as possible. During melee phase, although not the most efficient method when you have a 4-tick weapon such as the bludgeon, you can use a corner as a safe spot to avoid portals and attack at the same time. This safe spot is perfect for the scythe as it is a 5-tick weapon. At the beginning, you can see I'm matching my attacks, but when I finish setting up my safe spot on the left, I start attacking every 5 ticks, whereas I maintain attacking every 4 ticks on the right hand side. Here is what would happen if both fights carried on for longer. Although at the beginning there is little difference, as the fight goes on for longer and longer, the difference is very noticeable. Here is a clip of me running the portals whilst charging the pillars. You just have to be proactive by looking ahead to decide where to stand next when charging the pillars. A tip is to be always in walking or running motion outside of attacks and readjusting if a portal spawns below you. Being in constant motion prevents your movements from being delayed, which allows you to run more tiles. Next major issue is eating at the wrong time, resulting in less DPS output as you are sacrificing auto attacks for eating food. So I ate a melee here, but I didn't panic and eat. I waited until an opportune time to eat. So when are these times, you ask? The perfect time to eat is either before the sleepwalkers spawns, after you kill the sleepwalkers, or before a dash if you can't fit in an extra auto. Not having Thralls unlocked is another major issue. A mage Thrall will hit anywhere from 0 to 3 damage per auto to the boss and 0 to 6 to pillars. That is a potential extra +3 max hit for your melee and a +6 for your mage phase. Here are a few minor issues. Always summon Thralls between 2 pillars. Summoning them on the white tiles shown prevents the Thralls from walking for a prolonged time instead of dealing damage. Since the Thrall's attack range is shorter than you on long range, it is advisable to focus on one pillar at a time, because switching autos between pillars will result in the Thralls walking back and forth without attacking a single time. As mentioned earlier, you can actually get an extra auto attack off before Phosani dashes. So those are the few tips and tricks to speed up your kill time with your current gear. I didn't include gear upgrades as this video was mainly to showcase increasing your DPS with the gear you have so far, but I'm sure everyone knows that better gear yields faster kill counts. There is a gear progression guide here that I recommend, made by Neri. If you're unsure on what to upgrade to next, check this video out, the link is in the description below. So yeah, I hope this video found you well and wish you luck on getting those PBs and uniques. See you guys later.